Welcome back, Dennis. This is the Universe. Today, we're going to be checking out the winner of this month's movie poll, and it is Markiplier's Iron Lung. Now, I know nothing about this movie, no idea what it's about. The only things I know, I haven't even seen anything from this either. The only things I know is that, obviously, I think it's written, directed, and produced or whatever by Markiplier himself. I think you can only watch it on YouTube after its theatrical run. It's a little theatrical stint. I think he even financially backed it solely alone. No studios involved whatsoever. I only learned today that this is based on a game that he's a huge fan of. I knew he had a relationship with the game. There's the games like of the same name, I believe. But I had the misconception that he also made the game, and that was way off base. But he did work with the original creator of the game to help craft this story. It seems like just a massive passion project, like from the ground up in the purest sense of the word. And outside of that, like I said, I have no frame of reference. I don't know what genre movie this is. I don't know who's in it. That's not true. That is not true. I know he also stars in this. I think. I'm pretty sure. Again, could be completely wrong about that. But yeah, I really don't know what to expect. Honestly, I was kind of surprised this won the poll by the margin that it did too. It was quite a lot. So hopefully it'll be worth the ride, which you guys have never let me down. Like, honestly, you've like, there, at worst, I've thought something that we watched was okay or entertaining at the very minimum. And after 8 years of doing this, that's a pretty decent track record. There hasn't been a movie that we watched I'm like, I didn't like that. So it's good to be on that side of things, because I never want to, especially with like having the backing behind it, never really want to go to a movie and have that be the outcome. But I'll tell you how it is, man. And you know, if you've seen all my other reactions to other stuff, I will definitely tell you how it is about other shit, dude. Anyway, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Again, I have negative expectations for this. So let's get ready. Not bad expectations before anybody takes that out of context. I have like, I don't really have expectations to this, and I have so little of an idea what to expect with this. It's in the negatives. Not that I'm going into this with a negative outcome, because someone's going to think I said that. Not what I meant. Anyway, let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, where you can watch it without all the edits we got to do to get this stuff up on YouTube. It's just a great way to support the channel and help us do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping edit down these highlights for guys here on YouTube. And that all said out of the way, let's get ready to hop into Iron Lung. Here we go.
Stars are gone. Planets have disappeared. There were barely enough of us left to give the end a name. The quiet rapture. Supplies dwindle. Infrastructure crumbles. Too few to rebuild. Too many to feed. Humanity decays.
What's this score?
I tell you now that there is more to these moons than meets the eye.
I have no idea what I'm looking at right now.
And in the darkness of that moon, an ocean of blood.
I mean, we're kicking off with quite the vibe, quite the mood, from the music to the visuals to the narration.
Beginning the descent. Mission clock started. Exploration of AT-5 underway. How's it looking down there,
Convict?
Let's get this done.
Okay, yeah, okay. That is, I was like, is that him? I was like, yeah. Once I heard the voice, that's what, yeah, okay. We got a much clearer shot right now.
Why would there be flames?
I don't know. That's why I warned you.
Be on your toes, effectively. Anything could happen.
Right?
This is the test.
Oh no. To be the eyes, that's fun. What are we descending into? Is that ocean of blood they talked about, or something else? Or is that just metaphorical, flowery poetry? Oh wait, what if it's not blood, but it's like because of oxidation, because of the iron? I don't know.
Hey, you said not to go into the red. We're in the red.
Oh no. Giving like BioShock vibes a little bit. Well, I guess not quite. I was really just thinking about the vestibule like descension into Rapture, which that's in a movie I hope they don't botch, but I'm excited for because love that shit.
You can't be serious.
Well, don't have a lot of options here.
Fuck me.
His voice was like infinitely deeper and when he said "fuck me" than the rest of that like whole back and forth. The Hemo Rover. Maybe it's actually blood then, or if it's just a playful little name. Okay.
50.
I already have thalassophobia to a great extent. Whatever else is going on here would probably amp that up to 11. Camera. Again, I don't know what kind of game this is based on. Knowing Markiplier and his like the little I know, because I haven't watched a lot of his stuff. I have every now and then. I'm more familiar with him like as a person than like his actual content. But I think he plays a lot of like horror games. But like the file folder and the map, the intro opening, like it does feel like the beginnings of a game, especially with like the little tutorial explanation in the dossier. Oh, Elsie Lovelock's in this. Cool. Troy Baker, McLauer. These are names I know. Oh, Markiplier. Who's that? Erica Slay. I think that was the costume designer. Yeah, David Spansky. That's the creator of the actual game itself.
Okay, one down.
So far, I mean, like, we haven't seen much, but the... Oh, no. No. Oh, fuck you. Talking about making my nerves shoot up. Seeing that there's a literal oxygen timer countdown would just set my nerves ablaze. He's holding up way better than I think he should. Or than I would. They said he was a convict, though, too, right? So he's probably expendable. Well, obviously, he's the first one to... This is the test, like they said. But, like, the production value and the presentation so far, like, again, for, like, the indiest of indie projects is... It looks really good. Oh, I thought that was sweat for a second. And, well, I mean, pipe sweat, condensation. What are we even looking at here, man? I guess they don't know either, right? Based on what they said. So we're literally in the dark about what we're doing here. Really starting to hammer in the rising heat being trapped in this thing.
It's not even on the map. Maybe.
Weird ass tubes. I guess when you don't know what else to say or call it, why not?
Something not on the map.
Add it to the map, I presume. I was going to wonder, like, if he got to the destination, if he'd be out of radio contact. Yeah, I would have just had a heart attack and died, like, the second this kicked off or I woke up in this place. What the hell is that? I don't know if that was diegetic or if that was the score. Again, what am I looking at here? Yeah, this definitely, you can see like the kind of the gameplay loop a little bit, or like what I imagine it might be like, you know, scanning these coordinates, checking, and then you have to use the camera to discern what you... There it is again. Is that something moving around down there? Oh, God. I mean, I thought that initially that was just like stalactites, bites, whichever, but then maybe it was like a creature. I guess it was emblematic of kind of like, you know, like very deep sea kind of fish, you know, like anglerfish, like have those big protruding, fucked up, mangly teeth. Could have been maybe something like that. God, it's just getting more into... Jesus! Oh, God, that flip. It is not happy that this thing's down here. Is the whole movie just in this? In this little like, oh, uh-oh. It's finally getting through. Oh wait, he's rising. Oh, they yanked him back up as a result. Probably back into radio range.
There's a problem with this up because if you fell, the hull could be punctured, which means a leak, which means flooding, which means you die.
I mean, everything seems to be mostly okay at the moment.
The bottom isn't exactly rock, just layers of congealed blood and gas bubbles. That's why they said it wasn't stable. What?
So it's actually blood?
Did you find a skeleton?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you absolutely sure that it was a skeleton?
I don't know what the fuck I've seen. I don't know what he saw. I mean, I guess you could have called that a skeleton. Just breathe. Just breathe. I'm kind of surprised he didn't get like yanked back down or dropped. Or what if he brought something back up with him? Oh God.
There's something alive down there.
We got pictures?
Oh, they're gonna chuck him back down there and not refill his tank. Oh God.
Time to get you out of here. We might miss the opportunity. Another slip might go somewhere that we can't get it. So I'm gonna give you something to take a sample.
Hey!
He's just enclosed. So like, is this thing he's trapped in the iron lung?
I say there's something else. Something alive.
There might just be.
That's kind. I think that's what they're counting on.
All you gotta do is point it in the right direction. Once it makes contact, it should be able to grab onto something and hold on tight.
So what am I
What
supposed to
in
do?
the
Just
world?
Pretty much.
Fuck that, dude.
This is bigger than any of us, so just do your job.
My job? Oh, I'm sorry. The handcuffs must have confused me. I didn't realize this was voluntary!
I mean, you seemingly don't have much of a choice, but I get it. I wonder what he's in for, like why he's locked up, what he's got to make amends for. Oh, what the hell?
Get someone else for your suicide mission, because I'm not going...
Blasted us with radiation, you psycho-eating fuck! It's not a normal camera. You can't see through blood, so you need x-rays to get through.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. So that's why it looks the way it does. That's why things look the way they do. Why we saw the skeleton, because it punched through either something dead or something living, and he may have just killed them.
To me, this wouldn't have happened.
Also, very valid, very true.
Just get the sample.
Some sick makeup, though. Oh! Oh! Dude, what the hell? Did they really just let him go like that? He was like levitating for a second. Weren't they just talking about the delicacy of this fucking ship? And then they do something like that?
Beginning the descent.
Maybe they just gave him a hard jolt.
Convict, this is serious.
Why didn't
Close the shield.
It sounds like something you should have done before dropping him.
You didn't think it was important to tell me that your camera was a radiation gun?
He can give me a tattoo. The COI maybe burn it off.
I didn't choose either of them.
Just being tossed around. Yeah. Is something actually in here, or is he just starting to like freak out? See things. Oh, wow. Wow, that fucking attitude turned around real fast, didn't it? Oh, God. There's some psychological shit going on. Maybe not. You know, it gives me the vibes of that Doctor Who episode a little bit with the train, with the creature on the outside, and then it psychically starts possessing the people inside or affecting the people inside. Except just this time it's just, one person. The fuck? It looks like a little leaf. Little hidden note along with it. Cross the wires. Wait, were they lying about him being the first to be sent down here? Or is this like something else? Part of the fuckery going on, like the thing he saw? Maybe all in his head? I don't know. Obviously, they haven't been telling him anything. Hold up. We won't be returning to the Grove, brother. This is the only hope I can offer. I'm sorry. Offline access denied.
When they put you in here, they don't
There it
want you
is.
to return.
He's not the first.
I will choose to breathe my last here. Unseen, unheard, uncontrolled.
Because this is as free it's gonna get. Was that who he saw then? Maybe the previous prisoner in here, helping guiding him to the message he left behind for whoever comes next. So he just chose to stay down here and die. But it looked like maybe like scaly or burned or what the hell? Oh, was that just a okay? That was just a transition. That freaked me out for a second. That was cool. We know it gets real hot down here, so maybe he got cooked alive. And when he stayed down here, you know, like you said, they get their execution, I get my freedom, because he just chooses to, like, escape by dying. His death is his freedom. Oop. Uh-oh. So it does fuck you up. Maybe that's what happened, too. Maybe he got irradiated. Well, when he moves the radio. Oh, they're actually able to communicate at the moment.
The skeleton's gone.
Say it again, I can't hear you.
The skeleton is gone.
How can it be on?
Well, I don't know.
It wasn't dead to begin with.
I took a picture. It's just a big hill. I don't know. Maybe it got buried.
They did say the floor was like globules of blood and bubbly pockets of hematomic mass. Maybe it popped, maybe it sunk, maybe it shifted, or maybe it was a skeleton because you're using x-rays and it's alive, it's up, it's moving around. I mean, something did fuck with the ship.
No skeleton.
Yes, no, I can hear you. Say that there was a hill.
Oh my God.
There is no skeleton.
They got moved in the quake. Probably what we're picking up out of you, maybe meters.
Yeah.
Yeah, the quake. Was it actually a quake or was it this thing? Oh, that's the back of his head. I don't know why I thought I was seeing a gopher for a second.
What's to understand? It's all over. That's what Eden understands. At least they're not deluding themselves with some big future for humanity.
So they've given themselves up, surrender to the game, yeah, to the end, and they're still clawing and fighting.
Oxygen.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, no. I like the way we're like oh, Jesus Christ. That is gnarly looking.
Do you have eyes on it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, but I'm telling you.
Is it going to be gone this time?
So I get this and I'm done?
For now. Obviously, we'll need more than just a single sample, but it will take time to study it.
You're not just gonna kill me as soon as I get up there?
Why would we
I'm sorry about the radiation. I didn't know.
You can apologize to my tumors. Just get the sample.
That's a bar. God.
How hard do I need to hit this thing?
I don't know. This isn't exactly standard procedure. Just ram it.
Just ram it.
Just ram it.
Yeah, just ram it. Just ram it. And then I'm free.
Then you come back up.
Yeah, we got to be very specific about that. Free? No. Coming back up? Yes.
And then I'm free.
Yeah. I don't think there is a free in this scenario at all. Just another temporary reprieve. Did he do it? Did he get it? Did he hit it?
I rammed it. I think I got it. 1 second.
Uh-oh. Fucker's alive. I'm calling it. I
Think I got it.
Good. All right, hopefully you can hold on to the sample during the ascent, or else we're gonna have to send you right back down.
oh God, fuck off.
With all the buildup, I thought there might be something a bit more calamitous.
Does something just appear behind it?
Now hold on to something. We're beginning the ascent.
Hey.
Oh God, what if this turns him basically into like a fishing hook, with a lure, with a dangle?
She was looking right at me.
Is something alive? Are you sure? Can you?
Well, you made some assumptions out of what he said. Oh! Now you're just dangling bait in front of something. Oh, fuck! Ow! God. Oh.
Stop saying they're gone. We can all see.
My son, those stars are already dead.
Yo. The little glimpses of the past. Oh, whoa, what the? What the hell happened there? We're not seeing what the camera is seeing at the moment. We're just using it to get a little look at ourselves. Is that it? I want to know what it sees. I don't give a shit about you right now. What's up? What's going on? That's not true. But he hasn't even looked at it. I mean, I can't see. I mean, I don't know. What the fuck was that? That seems useless. One of these times we're gonna see something in the camera. It keeps changing, I think, at least. Maybe don't chug it. I feel like that was a mistake. I don't care how thirsty you are in a situation like this, there's no guarantee of going back up. Yeah, man, it's slightly different every time.
Oh, fuck that.
What?
Stupid piece of shit. You just had to chug the whole.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That was a mistake. Well, I guess that works. Honestly, don't know if that would actually work, but you know what? Work with what you've got, man. It's just gonna keep it on. I can't imagine that would work. Oh, no, I guess it's gonna over and over. Creates a continuous little pulse to set up this little sequence here.
I swear, if I have to read this fucking manual.
Uh-oh. The hell was that? Uh-oh, why is it all of a sudden there's liquid dripping? That sounds a little more aggressive than just condensation. Oh no, it's oh god. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Did we lose power? Is that what was happening? No, that's still on. Otherwise something's in there, right? Or maybe it just fritzed out. That was what we were seeing. Okay. Okay, it just blew out. That's what it was, I guess. I thought something was walking around, strutting around. That's what we were seeing blot out the light. Oh, you see that though? The tape.
Almost worked.
Or maybe it popped off. Was that an eye? Oh, God. You know, there's some... Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, that was close. That was close. I guess like in the reset, maybe the cover or the shielding popped up. This gives such like Lovecraftian vibes from this celestial death of the universe grander than us mission to this isolated setting here with the psychological thing going on with the hauntings of the past and fire. What the fuck, dude? Oh no! Oh, it's just one thing after another. And then add on top of that these like otherworldly horrors, these creatures of the abyss. If we're gonna shut up, we know. We got it.
Shut the fuck up!
Ooh. Well, now there's no communication. I mean, if there is, it'd be one way. He won't be able to hear anything. It looks like, I mean, that was just the speaker, right? Are we gonna see that thing tick down to 1? Okay, not yet. I mean, we will eventually. No way we don't. But the way we had that framed right there, I thought we were gonna see it like boop, in the back room there, the back shot. Ooh, we may still. This would be the perfect shot to do that too. Not yet. This is a really interesting fucking movie, man. Especially for it being solely set in this. Obviously, we get to a brief glimpse outside of the porthole at what's going on at the command center for this stuff, but then the flickers to like his past. But for the most part, it's just this. You better not drink that. Why would you do that? Why do you gotta drink everything, dude? Why? I mean, you drank the water, now you drank that, now you're gonna be more dehydrated after the fact.
I'm fucked.
Oh, gotta look for the page. Oh, going on. Yeah. Going off map because you breached the bounds of what they gave you, I guess. Hey, man, you gotta give him credit for trying. What did he see? Oh! Oh! Yeah, fuck that, dude. Absolutely big old fuck that. Nope. Big old nope. 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 Oh. And now it's gone.
Sure. Good.
Losing adhesion here could be a sign of the rising heat inside, or he's just running out of tape because we saw just a second. Oh shit, yeah. Oh god, is he like in a cavern? Is he in like a tunnel system? Because it looks like that's what he's mapped and what we saw a little bit with that thing maybe pulling that. Maybe this thing like pulled him into its crevice, its lair of sorts. Uh-oh. He's like, don't you dare. You know, I find it really interesting that he's so dead set on his survival, but then talking about how it's meaningless for humanity to like try to survive. Like the kind of the hypocrisy of that. They're just wasting their time trying to find this dream or the hoping of a future and just fighting for nothing, yet he's trapped down in this bloody sunken abyss doing exactly that for himself. What on earth is half of what we're looking at, man? Oh, what is that? Was that an eye or a... Nah. Alien shit.
Fucking aliens.
Is that just an accepted thing in this timeline, I guess? I mean, I presume so. I mean, he clearly knows something is alive down here. Oh, fuck off. Oh, he's getting deeper. Man, that last bar, that second to last bar of oxygen's holding out real hard, man. I'm surprised that hasn't ticked down yet. But he fall asleep? Oh. Oh, whoa. Hold up. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, hold up. I wanted to... Where was that? One shot. No. God damn it, where the hell did it go? Was it really that fast? Hold up. I want to see that one shot with him looking at his hands. Somebody down that hall. Child blending into adult voice. And then we... Hold... How did I miss it again? Was it before this? Here we go. What is that? What on earth? Blood on his hands. Just a bunch of... Oh, there's also just other dead kids. Oh, there's the same kids that were in that... What on earth happened here, dude? Oh shit, what's that? That's that looks like an actual structure. Oh. Uh-oh. We're syncing up with the other rover? Oh god. Jesus. Insufficient privilege in the area immediately or surrender yourself to council authority. Insufficient privilege in the area immediately or surrender yourself to insufficient privilege in the area immediately. Hello. Authenticate. Password. Password 1. Is that what that said or was it exclamation? But whatever. Just type in random shit. Yeah, it was password 1. Fuck you. Oh, what if that's why they needed to cross the wires? You get access to their images? Or are these the images he's stored? Because it looks like some of the ones we've already looked at. What on earth am I looking at? It looks like a flaming, like, human skeleton to me. It's like a Rorschach test, half of these things, I feel like.
Not my problem.
God, what's it gonna land on? Right back to where he started, I guess.
Fucking circle.
That is fucking gnarly looking, though. The way it like bounce, like just jump cuts around is it fucks with my head sometimes when he just creepy Watsons around the set. Up is good. Up is very good. Hall breach. Hall breach. Hall breach. I mean, if you busted that radio or that speaker, it's not going to do you a lot of good.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you not hear me? I can hear you.
Is this another trick? Who is this?
What the hell?
Please help us. We can't take it anymore.
Wait, that's not like the other submersible, is it?
You're not on the tow ship.
Oh no! Oh no!
Everything is down here.
Everything we've ever wanted to know is down here. What on earth can that mean? Oh, fuck. That's no good.
That's not enough.
Is any of this even real?
Try to control your breathing.
Because how on earth have they been down here this long then? They should have run out of oxygen too. I mean, we saw that readout, all the systems were fucked too. Unless this is a different ship.
Can you just keep talking to me? Oh.
What would be the point? You'll just run out of air faster. Maybe that's for the best. Some of the others went that way. Not the worst fate down here.
Some of the others? Who are we talking to right now?
You have no idea what's waiting for us down here. You don't know, and it's better that way. Forget about the light. It won't help you, and you can't help us.
Well, that 180'd real fast.
I don't know if you're just my imagination. I don't know what's real anymore. I've been losing track of time, and I've been seeing some things.
As you would in this scenario, man. I can't imagine being able to hold yourself together in this scenario at all.
I just want to live. Is that so wrong? Why doesn't anybody else want that? Everyone at Eden just given up.
Thought you gave up.
Isn't it easier to believe that they're still there wondering where all of us went? Isn't that more likely? If it happened, why can't it happen again? Because it doesn't matter.
Damn.
There's no backup system, is there?
I like that shot a lot. Oh.
We will see the answer together, and you will live, and we will be free.
Deal.
What if this is like the creature or some shit?
The light, it illuminates, and it blinds. It thinks, and therefore we are.
Even if your miracle could solve all their problems.
This is so wild, man.
Why wouldn't they want to save you? Knowledge and skill fade every year.
They blame me for what happened.
Blame you for what?
Filming station.
Oh, whoa.
Filament station is gone.
It's gone, just like everything else since the Quiet Rapture, so what does it fucking matter?
Maybe you do deserve this.
Oh, God.
I didn't get a choice. I just drew the short straw and then I traded one fancy metal box to die in for another, while people that I thought were my brothers abandoned me!
So he was a scapegoat for it all then? Framed for it then? What the hell?
There it is.
What in the world?
What's meant for us?
I think I'm in the wrong place.
We will see, Simon. We will see the answer together.
I don't think he ever said his name, did he? Did he? I don't think he did.
Our salvation.
Oh no! Oh, that shit wasn't plugged in at all. This is some eldritch horror fucking like mind flayer D&D bullshit. What the hell, dude? Oh! The fuck just happened, dude? Did it just break or was that something else? What the fuck, dude? This is sick. This is nuts. Oh!
Agreed.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck was all of that, dude? Holy shit. What did he see? What was that? He was like bound. And I don't know what this filament station thing is, other than like maybe another one of these space stations or whatever. Whatever it was immensely important, but all of that looked like filament or one massive bloody eye. Then there's the thing waiting out of it and then sinking into it. And then, oh my no. Yep. Nope. 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 No. What in the world is happening here, man? God. I'd think I was losing my fucking mind. That's the thing too. We don't know how much, if any of this is even real. This could just be a simple collapse of his psyche being trapped down here and faced with his own demise.
The radio's broken. I broke it. You can't tell me that you're you.
I don't even know how you survived. Hello?
What did I do when I was in the hangar?
What?
Wait, what?
Took a picture. Yeah? You blasted us with radiation.
No, you're lying.
No, I'm not.
Can't be talking to me. I know you're.
Oh, wait, what the hell? What in the world, dude? This is fucking tripping me out.
What's my name?
This isn't helping.
Oh, come on. Just tell me my name. Say my name.
I don't think we ever got your name.
Oh, God.
It's been days since your last contact. You should have run out of oxygen by now.
Days?
How are you still alive?
It says I have one light left. I thought I died. I might have died.
Might have died. This could be his fucking hell for all we know.
I don't know. I don't even know where I am.
What's the coordinates say right now anyway?
Bone fragment isn't gonna tell us anything that we haven't already seen with our own eyes. This isn't about your past. It's not punishment.
Kind of seems like it.
Our new orders are to hold and observe.
Observe. Oh.
After everything I've been through, you just gonna leave me down here?
Sorry.
That is so fucked up, man.
Has anyone ever made it up?
Yes.
Really? Bullshit.
The SM-8.
Did you say SM-8? How do you know about that ship?
Just told you I found it.
I can read.
Can you even like see shit like that with an X-ray machine anyway?
Went through hell, but I came back with something a lot better than a piece of bone. If you want it, you have to get me out. That's fair.
It is fair.
And I found this ship. There was still power. The computer connected to it. It was trying to download. I'm telling the truth.
How far are you from it right now?
You want me to go back?
Believe it or not, we've salvaged these before, and if we're fast...
If we're fast, what are you talking about? This is not happening. We have orders.
You have orders. This is my ship, and it's my call. Get 14 prepped.
Hell yeah.
We put equipment on it that we can't make anymore. Things that we'll never make again.
Look at me. He is lying.
Wait, he just said Ava. The person that was calling out from the voice from the echoes used that name before. Did we ever hear her name previously? I don't remember.
Gotta be there in 30 minutes or I'm gone. Understood?
Yeah, I understand.
Hell yeah.
Press Control, Alt, Shift, 9. You should see a window pop up. Username, admin, password, all caps, 7x1.
Shh, can I write that down? 9, bro, 9.
9. Username, admin, password, all caps, 7x11f268.
I would definitely write that down.
30 minutes. I can do that. It's easy. I just go in and out, and then all of humanity's saved.
Yeah, that easy.
And then I'm free.
And then you're free.
It's the first time she's actually said anything like that.
By the way, my name is Ava.
Simon.
Now let's get this done, Simon.
Actually got me a little emotional there. A little moment. Let's go.
David, call Jack out of medical. Tell him I need one last weld.
David, Jack can't even stand.
Then hold him up.
All right, we're going back down.
To be honest, any other captain would have had you killed on sight, so you should consider yourself lucky. 62 others didn't make it out of Filament Station, and no, that doesn't include your compatriots.
Oh, God.
You got the highest body count out here, killer. Not one of us has more blood on their hands than you.
Purpose yet.
Yo.
I'm just the guy that told you to cross the wires.
The consolidation.
Wait, what? Oh, God.
These hardships.
Oh, dude, he's like flickering in and out. Oh, shit. Yo, this is wild.
When the last son of Eden joins the grove, there will be 1,000 trees when we die. Our bodies will become the soil.
So were they trying to create soil amongst the dead for the tree?
They're watching you.
This is so fucking trippy. Dude, this camera work is nuts. It's so disorienting, which very much so accentuates the entire emotional, psychological vibe that's going on. Is it gone? Is it not there? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, what the?
Now what?
And last time it just automatically connected. Ooh, shit, there we are. There it is. Damn, thank goodness for that transfer time. Damn. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Almost there.
Also, a good thing to note on if he's been down here for days, he's not eaten, and the only liquid he's had has been that little bit of water that he chugged like immediately when he found it.
I don't know.
Oh no, is this happening all over again? Oh no, it's the recording from the ship. Oh, uh-oh, what the fuck?
I told you to stop fucking drinking it. I know, it's not good for you. Don't fucking say it.
They drinking the blood?
It shouldn't be possible, but it's human.
It's human.
It's us.
It's human blood?
I think it was
Oh god.
a fragment of what caused the quiet fracture. This could actually be an answer.
Oh, wait, whoa, the oxygen went up. Wait, is it like pulling oxygen out of the blood? What is happening here, dude? Oh, shit, what in the world? This shit is just spreading. Oh. That is wicked. Dude, 30 minutes. Let's just get the fuck out of here. Try to move. It's like veins growing throughout the inside interior of his ship. Oh, whoa, what the hell? It looked like the blood sliced him. Oh, what the hell? Ah, Jesus. It's like eroding. What on earth?
No matter what, you need to get it out of there safely. Do you understand?
Can't be serious.
What?
If I just went through hell to get this.
Any of this is what you stole from our ship and leave you to die.
Oh God.
Simon, you can't still redeem yourself.
It's fucking with him to turn against her.
Please tell me you have it. None can be allowed to see the light again.
Oh, it's in the jaws of this creature.
We had a deal.
Not everyone gets to be saved.
Oh.
You deserve your freedom, and I'm sorry that I can't give that to you.
So she was just lying again. Oh, look, it held down the button. That's crazy. I don't know what to believe. I don't know who is what and what voice is who anymore. If any of this is this thing, his head, real, I don't know. It could be simply turning him against her again so that he doesn't take this information back.
Is death the only thing she taught you?
Jeez.
There is nothing else for us now.
This is batshit insane, dude.
Give you what you want. Fuck that and fuck you.
Hell yeah!
You want to eat me? Come and try.
Let's go. Oh God. I think it is trying based on the images. Oh God. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, 100%. Dude, this is wicked. Dude, I would have died a long time ago. Oh. Come on, man. You got this. You got this. I believe. I believe. Oh, God. It's so fucking gooey. That's so much blood. Is he just tying the life vest to the black box so he can send it up to them? Actually not thinking about himself anymore, but the mission. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Ah. Holy shit. And I still don't even know if any of this is real, man. What is this living blood bullshit? And how did it get it? Oh, it's all breached. The hull breached, right? That's how I got in here. And since then, it's just been spreading, growing. His reactions are so real. Oh. Well, that's a problem. Look, it's also like, you know, it's weaseled into it. It's like it's snaked into his blood, into his body, and you can see there's just boils all over him now. It was just on his arms before. Is it from the blood? Is it from the radiation? Is it from both? What is God? There's so much we don't know anything about, and that's what makes it terrifying. There it is again. It's coming. It's looming in the background. Is he gonna open the porthole? Let's go. This has to be one of the most batshit insane movies I've seen in a long time. They say the blood was human. It was human blood. It's been absorbed, been pulling, been collecting it into this hive of the dead, lingering on in this celestial. Oh God! Whoa! Woo! Yo! Whoa! This fucking hive mind of a Lovecraftian monster. I think it was quite the eldritch fucking horror. And there's the vest with the box. Damn. Wow. But did he take it out? Did he take it out? Did he? We saw it like eviscerate, evaporate, and get blown up. I can't imagine that would be enough to kill something like that, but my God. Yeah, written and directed by Markiplier. And starring, he Tommy was so this shit, Iron Lung. And by that, I mean like wrote and direct, produced, starred in. Oh shit, written, directed, edited. He edited it too? God damn. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. I was impressed. Very impressed with this movie, man. For being set in one setting for the entire length. This was a 2-hour movie. You know, credits aside, 2 hours. And we were in that isolated setting for the entirety of it. The only glimpses of anything else we got from the outside world through the camera, or the little brief glimpse of the interior of the hold, or wherever the base, the command center, where we saw them cleaning off the blood and communicating before sending him back down. Also, just a little flickers to his past. You know, the trauma he's carried around, what brought him here, everything that's been like tearing him and pulling him this way and the other, between what these different people believe, what they wanted to do, what he's tried to do, what he's planned to do, what he was left to do. Like just being this tug of war between these different factions about what to do about the state of humanity at this point, what people believe, what people are trying to do to save everything, the people that are just trying to like, we become the soil for the tree, we will be the thing that feeds the tree, and when we have the tree, there's a thousand tree, blah, 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 blah. You know, just like this stuff, and then, just him paying his penance in this situation where he was like criticizing them for fighting against the fate of the universe, or the inevitability of the death of the human race, the death of the universe itself. It's like, why even try? Why even try to save it? It's fruitless. Meanwhile, in the face of insurmountable odds, he was also fighting tooth and nail and claw to make his way back up, because regardless of what life he didn't have, which is another thing, the lives they didn't have, they were fighting for this survival and effort. And then on the flip side of it, you had the hypocrisy of him doing the exact same thing, but then reconciling by the end of the film, having this trajectory and arc to where he sacrificed himself for that possibility because he didn't believe in it. And by the end of it all, by facing off with this eldritch horde monster of a creature that was down here at the base of this abyss of blood, with this like vortex to this otherworldly light, to this knowledge of the fucking rapture and whatever, man, that it may have had a hand in it as well. Like, there's still so much that I feel like I need to rewatch this just to kind of piece a lot of this together. And I don't know how much you're really supposed to completely grasp on the first watch anyway, because I think that adds to the dissonance with the movie as well, putting you exactly in the headspace for him as well, who doesn't know what's real, what's happening. There's a crisis of self and identity, both with reconciling what's happening to him right now versus what happened to him previously versus what happened to him when he was a kid that led him even into this position. There's a lot of things playing tug of war all throughout the movie that just keeps it interesting. And I think that framing it like that and getting just these fragments, no nice, neat, clean flashback telling us everything, but it's broken, it's fragmented, it's shattered, much like with humanity at this point, much like himself at this point, and it translates into the chaos, I think, through the screen to us as well. And I don't think Markiplier's acted in anything before. Let's see. I mean, he's done like his own little like shows and stuff, but I don't, as far as like playing a character, I don't know. I'm not sure. But for the most part, he did a pretty good job. Like, there's some moments where you can tell he's not like feeling the emotion he's conveying, or at least I didn't get that across in some ways. But like, he was, as far as like the physicality, the sounds, the facial expressions, like, you know, it's like there's a couple moments where I think he was like trying to force himself to cry, and I don't think he quite got there. But like everything else, for an amateur actor, I think he was doing a great job with all of the physicality of it. Even if he couldn't squeeze those things out, like he sold all of the other end. Especially, I love the exasperation that would come out in this, where I have like a good chunk of the script is like, fuck me. And like, yeah, dude, like what else are you supposed to say in some of these situations? And that felt very grounded, felt very real. But I think he did a pretty damn good job. I mean, considering he wrote, directed, edited, and did everything else with bringing this to life and completely funded it himself, it's a huge accomplishment. The cinematography I found actually pretty breathtaking. Again, like the way they were able to kind of make this familiar, the soul setting that we had throughout this evolve and have these unique like ways that they would just kind of tilt the camera. These like a lot of the up close shots, especially as we got towards the end, as things were getting more and more obscured, as reality was bending more and more, the camera was getting more free, more tricky, more creative in placement. And it was just, they did a great job at building, because the evolution of the cinematography also escalated and changed and evolved as everything else started to steep and descend into madness throughout the end of it. This gave like all the telltale signs. Again, I've never played the game. I don't know how accurate this is to it. You could kind of see the gameplay loop earlier on. And I've seen some other games kind of take a similar structure with this psychological horror, this breakdown of this eldritch, otherworldly thing that is breaking in, and you don't know how much of it is real, how much of it is in your head, and it plays with that so well throughout all of this that I had so much fun watching. Just the visual too, never actually ourselves seeing this thing. I think the only time we got a actual look at it was in that sequence where he's pulled into that blood ocean, strapped down, looking up at this fucking vortex in the sky, and it just like, you see it for a second and then it sinks back into the blood. And you know, this whole idea about like this thing collecting humanity, this just being the collected pooled blood of us. And again, we don't even know if that's true, or if that's what it's saying, if that's what the voices in our head are saying, that, or if it's this collected hive that this thing is just continuing to hoard and amass for itself, in itself maybe. Or if I don't know, I got so many, I want to know so much more about like everything, like the lore and whatnot, and the pull. But like, again, like I love the motifs they created as well, like with the fucking camera and using that for lighting, the camera using it to see, keep it into the background, the lighting on the walls, like the ticking, the tracking of the oxygen throughout. There's a lot of great ways that they kept this. They were able to keep telling the story with the setting at large. From there, from the evolving down to the crawl space, the hidden messages in here from those who were here before him, the lies, the trickery, the illusions. Throughout all of this, it was this wild roller coaster, and it was so freaking trippy, and especially at the tail end, like the fucking body horror too. I think these special effects was really pretty solid as well. You know, I'm impressed, especially considering like I said, like that this wasn't like a studio project. He wasn't picked up by A24. He wasn't picked up by this, that, the other, or anything like that. This is just all fucking him. As far as I know, the story about this only exists solely because of him. And I think that's also why it's on YouTube. And it's like he paid for the distribution. He made sure it would be on YouTube, you know, the home platform to help spawn all of this. It's just an interesting move we've not seen before. And it's fucking insane. Because like, I don't know. Like, it's just like the fact that it came out as good as it did it just blows my mind. Unlike a lot of things I think that have come out in the last couple of years, I think this, above a lot of else in the noise and the ether of films that we've seen that even hit theaters, man, this oozed so much more style than a lot of them did. The visual identity, the way it was filmed, the music, like all of it, and the sound design. And again, it's a singular setting, and they were able to do a lot with that. And a lot of that was helped by and accentuated by Mark's performance. I don't know. I thought it was pretty damn good. I'm not going to go out there and say he deserves like an Oscar or an Emmy or any of those things or anything like that. Like I said, like you could tell like he's not, this isn't what he's like, this isn't like his thing, but like, goddamn, did he put in an A+ fucking effort, you know? And I like that he did it himself too, to put himself in there as like this, like the guy that is spearheading this passion project for all of it and to carry it so strongly and so well. I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I think the best thing I can come off this, like the best word I can come up with for the feeling I'm left with by the end of this is just like, I'm impressed, blown away. Like I was like so locked in. I had no idea where this was going to go. It was so claustrophobic. It was so like unnerving, especially watching the spiral and descent and the acceptance and then denial and then the acceptance and then the shifting perspective and the reshaping of oneself throughout the end of this, through all of this journey throughout here about whether or not he was going to die or keep fighting to live, whether or not he even had the promise of getting back up there or not. And God, it was such a wild roller coaster. Yeah, like I said, I had zero expectations going to this, and I came out of it on the other side really, really fucking digging it. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it, dude. I love the visuals. I love the style, the way it was shot, the way it was edited too. The way it was edited was really trippy too, especially with the passing of time. The way like you would have him jump across the set in certain points where I was like, oh shit, is that someone behind him? And then it just turned out to be him because we just shifted time. The way we bounced around, it created this illusion of the absence of, we didn't know how long we were even down here. And then we find out that we've been down there for days and he should have ran out of oxygen, but just didn't. Like all these things that created this surreal, otherworldly, lost, like whirlpool, black hole, even of circumstance. It just helped me as the viewer get swept up into the headspace of our protagonist in this. And it just it was very effective at doing what it was doing, I think. Yeah, man, I don't really know what else to say because I also don't really know. I can't say confidently for a fact what half of what we saw we witnessed, other than the fact that he got the intel from the previously downed sub that came before him that he found. He got it. He downloaded it to their black box and he saved that black box and sent it back up to them so that they could hopefully use whatever information they found from that to help humanity, because whatever they found down here was a key to at least a fragment of what caused the quiet rapture, and what it might also be a key to its saving humanity in the present day. What a lot of those things are or were, I couldn't tell you, but I also don't need to know. I'd like to know, don't need to know. And that's another thing about this too, because of all this stuff and the way it just kind of pulls you in and teases you with these breadcrumbs, because our protagonist doesn't know all these things. He's also denied information from people that are actually puppeteering all of this. They refuse to let him in on damn near anything. The only bits of information we get is from this otherworldly entity breaching into his mind and trying to take over his host body to assimilate it into the hive. And we can't trust that because it's trying to keep that information from making it back out there in service of itself. And then I guess he self-destructed this vessel at the end and blew its fucking head off. And I don't even know if that's enough to even actually kill something like this, because it looked like it just turned into, well, just like it looked like it turned just into the blood itself. Like it unraveled more than it actually got blown up. This is a wild movie, man. I definitely feel like I'm going to have to watch this again at some point and just really, with the knowledge now and the foresight, it's one of those things where I feel like I definitely want to go back and like circle back through the ride again and just see if there's any more of this puzzle I can piece together. And I'm also wondering if like the game is very similar to that, and that the way in the type of information that is delivered out, like how much is still left up in the air, how much is actually explained in it. And honestly, it does make me kind of curious to play the game now, even. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm shocked. I enjoyed myself a lot with this. So that's all I got. I think I'm talking myself in circles at this point. So let's head to Patreon. We got a couple comments over there for this one. So first up, we got Game Night J14. Hi, Omni. My question for you is, what did you think the quiet rapture was? Theories abound, but my favorite is related to the quantum observer theory, which boils down to our perception literally shapes reality when it comes to electrons. The theory is that some higher being looked at the universe, much like the monster mentions, and perceived reality so strongly as a few moons with oceans of blood, which ties back to some religious beliefs that human consciousness becomes a part of an ocean of blood after we die, and that the universe shaped itself to match that perception. And that's why Simon says the eye looking at him and why the blood is human. What do you think about this theory? I mean, sure. I mean, I don't know. Like, I remember them talking about that, and I remember those lines mentioning, and there is this quantum observer theory that things only exist when observed, and they only exist in the way that we observe them through the lens of our own perception and understanding of it, therefore giving it shape based on our own whatever, and like that this thing, whatever it did, it from outside of everything, looked down, peered into, and tried to make sense of our world, right? Through that little glimmer, like we kept seeing through the porthole, through the eye looking in the porthole, like there was a repeated theme, through the thing in the sky looking through that piercing in the thing in the sky. That could be another porthole that it was trying to observe, because it's like a God's ignorant understanding of a world by looking through just this little tiny like pocket of what he sees, and therefore that's their understanding of the reality around it, and therefore creating it. Maybe, yeah. I mean, it's quite possible, and maybe something happened, something that changed during the peak of a rise of humanity while humanity was spacefaring and out there with these other space stations, these other stars. Maybe this entity gaped in at some point during humanity's rise and traversal of space, and then by its sheer observation of everything manifested this rapture and turned it into what it now perceived by this fucking cosmic power that it carries with itself. Again, a lot of very Lovecraftian vibes from this eldritch horror, psychological like depths, the isolation of it, but on top of the isolation, the small, like intimate nature of it dealing with these larger than life, universal cosmic concepts. They did a really good fucking job with that, man. I honestly, I could not get, I'm going to go with that, because like, I honestly right now can't think, the movie fried my fucking brain. I don't know if I could come up with anything better than that. Next up, we got this. What a year for YouTubers making horror films. This, The Backrooms, Obsession, plus Bring Her Back, Talk to Me. What do you think out of all the genres YouTubers start with is horror? And do you think this shows that the winds are changing in Hollywood? This, no, because this honestly, I mean, kinda, I guess, with like Backrooms and Obsession and Raka Raka with the Philippa brothers with Talk to Me and Bring Her Back. And they just got confirmation we're getting a Talk to Me too. I saw that news was dropped here recently as well. On top of that too, whether you loved it or you hated it or whatever, there's also Chris Stuckman's Shelby Oaks as well. So we are seeing more of that, more people. I mean, when you're a content creator in a lot of spheres, in a lot of ways, a lot of them, there's the fun of the game of creating these videos, you know, upping the ante, upping your game. And a lot of them come at it because of their love with filmmaking, love with storytelling. And for a lot of people to make that jump and transition into making something for general audiences, taking it off the platform and making something beyond or greater than what they had set up before. I just feel like that's the next natural progression for things. And as technology advances, as means advance, as the creative landscape, as far as like the in the general sense, from like the people making this shit, it's just becoming this like well of Intel IP and ideas and stuff that just like keep retreading with the same people, the same ideas. And like, I just think it's like coming from this other pocket. It's thinking outside the box, is giving people who are forced because of the platform to be more creative and bringing things to life because of the lack of resources. And then once they have those resources to be able to do these things and create something different than we've seen before, I think that's where all the creativity is kind of being bred through the tightness and the restrictions of, I think, where they came from. And I don't know, but at the end of the day too, they're just really great creatives to begin with. And I think it's really cool. And I think the more we start to see stuff like this, I think maybe the more they will start to take chances with it, because I still feel like at the end of the day, whether they all kind of blend, content creators, social media influencers, or whatever. They all kind of throw them all into the same blunt, like lump, like Hollywood and the industry and most things right now. It's like things, you know, we're looking at people on just because their platforms on YouTube doesn't mean they're any less talented or anything like that. It's like this perception that still is in the process of being beat by the continued evolution of it. Because I mean, YouTube as a platform almost eclipses most traditional mediums at this point. So I don't know. It feels like antiquated to really kind of put them in a box and write them off. And I think we're finally making the transition out of that through these little strides here. And I've seen Backrooms. I haven't seen Obsession yet. I've seen Bring Her Back. I reacted to Bring Her Back, actually. That movie was fucking wild. Talk to Me, I've seen. That was fantastic. I've seen, outside of Obsession, which based on the trend right now, I probably will be checking that out next month. Though I know, like, getting that posted apparently is a fucking nightmare from what I've heard from a lot of other reactors. So we'll see if we have any trouble with it. But as far as like all the ones you've mentioned and just in general, as far as like YouTuber turned filmmaker, the only one I haven't seen yet is Obsession. I'm really looking forward to that one. That one's got a lot of buzz around it. But as far as this goes, like this is like why I said, like, I don't know if this one technically qualifies as like beating the industry standard, is because it didn't. It wasn't picked up. Markiplier pushed this himself. Like, that's as far as like going back to some of the things I knew about this, it was like this only got made because of him. Nobody backed it. Nobody did this. Nobody picked it up. Nobody helped distribute it. Nobody did anything you would traditionally see that happened for Backrooms, that happened for Obsession, that happened for Talk to Me, that happened with Shelby Oaks. None of this happened with this movie. It's purely Markiplier made this thing exist. Like, that's unprecedented. Like, it's almost in a category all of its own based on how this movie even came to exist. Anyway, next up, we got a long one here. We got finally Arlie. I've been following Mark for a really long time now. I'm not sure how familiar you are with him. I know of him. Like I said, I've seen like I've seen out of context things. I've seen like the memes, especially of him being in the hospital. I've seen like moments of like him just being a fucking really cool human being. But as far as like watching his streams, watching his videos, I haven't really done a lot of that. But like, I know of him. Obviously, it's hard to not know of some of these people. But you know, I know a little bit of the story surrounding how this movie came to be, but that's really about it. So just to give you a bit of context, this isn't really his first time making a film. Okay. It's the first traditional film he's ever made, but he gained a lot of experience working on projects like In Space with Markiplier, which was nominated for an Emmy, was a much bigger production actually than Iron Lung, bigger budget even. Interesting, okay. Heist with Markiplier and more. Okay, so cool. So I saw those when I looked up his credits just a few minutes ago, and I presume those were like just some higher end gimmick projects for YouTube or something like that. Not to like downplay them or anything like that, but like not like a film or something like that. Or anyway, you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. The length of the space with Markiplier is around 4 hours. Just I want to point that out. A lot of people overlook these projects since they are on YouTube, so it's not seen as legitimate as a movie. But he has quite a bit of a filming experience already. Would honestly make for a fun reaction. Interesting. We could probably consider that at some point potentially. I mean, 4 fucking hours though. Hey, I mean, I watched the Snyder Cut. We could probably crank that out one day. But yeah, another fun fact about the movie, it holds the world record for most fake blood in a movie, around 300,000 liters. And during filming, Mark got it in his eyes and had to go to the hospital. Of course. Oh, that sucks though. That's rough. But yeah, that's wild. I can't remember what the previous record holder was. I think it was Evil Dead, like the remake. For a while it was Evil Dead, like the reboot from like all the final like act where it was just raining blood everywhere. And I don't know if anything had usurped that for a time after all of that. I heard that like the It scene with Beverly and that had some record for blood. Could be wrong about that, but I'm not shocked to hear this trumped all of those now. With what we saw and what we witnessed throughout all of this, especially the last segment. God. There's a line of this movie when Simon is remembering the father. The last son of Eden's death will spawn 1,000 trees. Or something like that. Our bodies will become the soil. Oh, and so he died to deliver the information, the intel that would revitalize life, humanity. He would birth the trees. The way I read it, and I think I mentioned this earlier on, it seemed like some kind of weird like death pact. They were like, we'll die, and because we saw like the flashback to him with the Eden people and the people that was murdered, the people that died, the blood on his hands, him kind of being in this weird in between. I still don't really completely understand what actually happened there. But I thought like maybe they had this weird like, oh, we have to, in order to rebirth the trees, we just need to all off ourselves. And we'll be the soil to resurrect everything because the last of us will be resurrected. Whatever. I think it's great foreshadowing to how the seed in the end grows to kill our creepy fish. What do you think of the ending and any theories or symbolism that you see here? I mean, honestly, beyond that, I think it's accentuated mostly through that. But I don't know. I really don't know. I really need to. It's like 6 a.m. at the moment at this point. So like my mind's, especially after a movie like this, I feel very fucking fritzed out because it was just a lot, almost abusively a lot to circumnavigate like this. But like, my God, do I love that kind of stuff. I love these mind-bending like puzzles, mysteries. And I also don't like when everything, I do love, as much as I love having like getting into lore, getting explanations, get into the meat and the cosmic mechanics of how things work, I also like mystery. And I like that a lot of this is left up in the air and left up for interpretation. But like yes, obviously there is that parallel with that line and then the foreshadowing, and it goes through like what I talked about thematically about the idea of self versus selfless, giving up in the face of insurmountable odds versus fighting tooth and nail, and what makes us fight at the end of the day, because it was like he was fighting for himself while they were sacrificing people for the greater good, and then by the end of it they also kind of meet in the middle. But it's his self-sacrifice. It is that, like you said, that last son's death will spawn 1,000 trees. He does, and he sacrificed for himself, give himself to something grander and something better by the end of it, which is really cool. On a completely different note, not sure if you know, but there's a lot of people shipping Simon and Grace from Project Hail Mary. What? I mean, I guess I kind of get it. They were both sent on very similar missions when you actually think about it. Check out my reaction to Project Hail Mary, though, by the way. Fucking love that movie. Good God. You know, very similar situations other than, well, I mean, they were both forced into this position. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty kind of, I get it. I could see where people would make that connection. Takes me back to the days when people were shipping Elsa and Jack Frost. Oh, God. You just made me think of a different pocket of YouTube that was going on like not too many years ago. I do think there were a lot of parallels to be made about the two films. The death of stars, the protagonists against their will being sent to find a solution. They're both quite intelligent. They meet an alien, etc. One is horror and delving into the darker side of humanity, and while the other is just the opposite. I was also wondering, which approach do you prefer to these types of plots? The more optimistic or pessimistic? I'm not trying to say one is better than the other. Just one you seek out more. Optimism always. I like it. I like cynicism being burned out through hope and optimism. I'm way more drawn to stuff like that. I've seen like a movie or a time or two, you know, that has like the oh shit, like the not happy ending, the oh shit, everything's fucked ending. And that can be good for a story, but it don't make me feel good, and I want to feel good. So that's kind of what I seek out more often than not. And it just reminded me that I didn't answer a question from this just a second ago, is why do I think a lot of these YouTubers lean into horror? I don't fucking know. I just remember I forgot to acknowledge that question. But I do like horror because it challenges us. It puts us in the face of our greatest fears, our mortality, these things that kind of, you know, it's like the survival mechanism that causes us to retreat, to seek comfort, to seek shelter. These things that we avoid because obviously it's a threat. You know, having us faced with these things puts us through, I think it's like the truest test of human endurance, will, and psyche is to challenge something that's literally threatening our lives. And something that maybe we can face, like a slasher, like just a guy that broke into our house, or a cosmic fucking world-ending fish entity or whatever. I don't know. Like it's like some things you can deal with, some things you simply can't, and how our minds wrestle with that, and it lives in this comfortability, this uncomfortability. And I think it's like a thrill-seeking kind of thing. And I don't know. I think it's also kind of fun. I think a lot of it, too, is probably just fun. But also, I know he plays a lot of horror games as well. So, like, there's some kind of correlation there also. I don't know. It's a good question. It's a really good question. I don't know if I have a more solid answer than any of those little speculations, but it is a quite interesting thing to ponder. But yeah, I really enjoyed this a lot, actually, like quite a bit. But yeah, that's kind of all I got right now. Maybe we'll revisit this and talk a little bit more about it at some point, maybe on a stream or anything like that. I'd love to read your all's theories, your all's interpretations. I think that's going to be real fun, is reading the comments on this one. I'm really excited for that one. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to pass it off to you guys. I need to get some sleep. I got shit to do in the morning. But yeah, sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We're carrying the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out Lily Chen Sun, Keanu Chanel, McGreg, Angela Burr, Calvin Brinley, CP Pastor, Theodore Wolf, Thailand, Denise Mauricio, and The Honk. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors on the channel, helping sponsor and support the rescues that have been taken care of here at the office. You guys have been tremendous help with all that. And as always, a huge shout out to all of our channel legends. You guys and the patrons allow us to do so much of what we do over here. Without you guys, we would not be able to keep up with the content that we do, get help with the editing, content claims, and all that kind of stuff. So we can just kind of keep up with all this and just do these off the cuff little fun projects with you guys. You know, I really appreciate it, because at the end of the day, I want to try to bring as much of this to you guys here on YouTube as we can, because without y'all, we wouldn't be here. But that's just video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.